channel. So yeah, today I kind of wanted to do a video to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter, the first film coming out 20 years ago. I feel old. And what better way of celebrating the Philosopher's Stone film coming out than making our very own Philosopher's Stone. Now let me show you the stone, right? This is the stone I've got. I will go through where I've got everything in case you want to have a go. These I did buy a few months ago. And they came in a netted bag. They were down like a home aisle, but I don't know where I was. I can't remember and I'm so sorry. Literally, I got the netted bag out. There's no receipt anywhere. There was no tag saying where it was from, but it was down. I remember being in, I don't even know if it was a supermarket down a home aisle, but I'm pretty sure if you look on the internet, if you look up decorative stones for the home, I mean, I think these are plastic. But anyway, they reminded me of the Philosopher's Stone, but this is the story behind it, right? At the end of the Philosopher's Stone, Dumbledore says to Harry that the Philosopher's Stone has been destroyed. So I have found a fragment of the broken Philosopher's Stone and I'm going to display it and keep it protected because obviously it's special. I found a fragment of the Philosopher's Stone. I mean, you've seen the thumbnail and I say this in all my DIYs. I hope it looks good because as we all know, I wing these DIYs, but I'm really excited about doing this. Like I said, I did get these a few months ago because I wanted to do it, but then I thought, no, I'm going to wait and we're going to do it to celebrate the 20th anniversary. So if you'd like to see how I make this a fragment of the Philosopher's Stone in its own little jar, and like I said, I'll go through everything and how I'm doing it and where I've got things as we go along, then keep on watching. And if this is the first time you're seeing my face, hello and welcome to my channel. If you love anything to do with Harry Potter, this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button because I'd love to have you. Massive thank you to these guys. These guys are my Patreons. They help me keep this channel running just that little bit more. If you'd like to know anything about Patreon, it's linked in the description of this video, along with my social medias. Go see what I'm up to on those. But this is perfect, absolutely perfect. A perfect DIY to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter. Let's create something magical. So we're going to move our Philosopher's Stone out of the way. We don't need that at the moment. That is the last piece. So this I found on the internet. I bought it just before Christmas. If I can work out how to share the link, because it was either Amazon or eBay I bought this off. Can't remember which one because I did look on both. If I can find the link and work out how to share the link in the description of this video, I will do so. If not, if it's not there, don't panic, because if you want to have a go at this, I think I typed in empty snow globe, I think it was I typed in, or something like that. Or if you type in sort of circular bell jars, they are on there and there's quite a few. But this is the one I picked. It's just a wooden base. This comes off really easy. But what I want to do, because it's not magical, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it brown first. So that's what we're going to do first. Let's just make it look a bit more, I want to say magical. Is brown a magical colour? I don't even know, but it's going to look better brown anyway. Okay, so yes, I made a mess of my hand. You probably noticed that as I was painting it. But yeah, so this is this bit done. Obviously I need to paint all underneath and the little legs, but I'm gonna let that dry first. And then once I've painted the underneath of it, I will be back with you. Hi. Okay, just quickly before anything, also at the end, if you can't get hold of these globes, there is another idea. So stick around till the end. Obviously when I've finished this DIY, I've got something else to show you, another way of displaying this Philosopher's Stone fragment. So yeah, I'll show you that after I've done this DIY. Okay, it's dry. I'm going to tell you now when this thing's done, because this camera does not show the true object that I'm doing, if that's the right word. So I do tend to take photos, proper photos with it with my camera. So you'll see photos of it towards the end anyway, of how it truly looks in all its glory. But yeah, this is all dry. Apart from right in here, there's still a few wet patches, but they're not going to get in the way. What I want to do, I've got some gold paint and I just want to very lightly sponge just gold, probably around the whole thing. Yeah, I'll do the whole thing, but I'm just going to sponge a bit of gold just to give it some sparkle. what I've decided, guys, is I'm just literally just sponging the top. I'm not going to sponge any more of it, just the top. Okay, I like that, because round the sides, right round the edges around here, I am going to, I've used these so many times in past DIYs. These are from a card making section in a hobby store. They're just little, hang on, like little borders. Yeah, they just peel off like this. So what I want to do is put maybe 2 just around the edge of that. First off, guys, this needs to completely dry. Here is the bottom of our display stand for our fragment of the Philosopher's Stone. I think it looks rather fancy. I do like that. Now, I didn't just want to plonk, oh, I've just burnt myself on the hot glue gun. I didn't just want to plonk it in the middle there. Do you know what I mean? No, I didn't want to do that. I mean, it still looks quite fancy. I don't put that on yet because it's still a bit wet in there. But what I'm going to do, Susie thinks of these things. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create some sort of stand to go in the middle here. So I have some pieces here. Now the idea is I am going to hot glue, it's just a button, some sort of wooden peg, and I don't even know what this is, but I found them lying about in my drawers. I'm going to hot glue everything together and I'm going to paint it gold. It'll go in the middle here, obviously all of it glued together, and then this will rest in here. It just, yeah. I think it's going to look cool. So yeah, I need to hot glue these 3 pieces together to create a stand. Please say it's going to look good. Okay, this looks pretty cool. I've just tested it out. Obviously it doesn't look very good at the minute. So the next thing I need to do is paint all of this gold. Okay guys, so it's dry. I am really happy with that. So yeah, what I want to do now, well, all I've got to do now is hot glue it into the center here. Oh, it's had 2 coats, by the way. The button took 3 coats because it's obviously a lot darker in color. Yeah, I'm just gonna hot glue it into the center here and just plonk this in here in place. And that's it. So I'm gonna actually do that off camera, and in a split second, you're gonna see photos of the finished product, and then I'll be back at the end to talk to you about it. So yeah, enjoy looking at some photos of it now. I think it's safe to say I've winged another DIY. I know you've just seen photos, but I'm having to do this again. Hang on, let me get the stone that way. There we go. Oh, look at it. Oh, I love it so much. I have got a fragment of the Philosopher's Stone. Oh guys, I have got so many DIYs planned for this year, and obviously the big project starts at some point this year. Obviously after doing the Weasley clock last year, me and Dad thought we knew exactly straight away whilst we was building that what we wanted to do next, and we're so excited to get started with it. Not sure when, it's obviously definitely happening this year. We're hoping to get started sort of around Easter. But we're just going to play everything by ear because it's going to take a lot of planning first anyway. But I'm so excited. But what do you think to my DIY Philosopher's Stone fragment in a jar? jar, snow globe, whatever it is. Oh yes, I was going to show you another way. If you can't find these globe things, let me show you something that I found. So I found these boxes just in a hobby store. They were the same colour, originally the same colour as what the base of that was, that really light wood. So obviously I just painted it brown. And then inside, hang on, let me sort her out. What I did was I put some cotton wool padding in the bottom. I have some black velvet material that I put in there just to give it that sort of posh look, and then placed the stone inside. But yeah, some more fragments of the Philosopher's Stone. So if you struggle to find this globe, you can get these at hobby stores. So don't worry, don't panic. And I'm sure they'll be online everywhere, these little boxes. But yeah, if you enjoyed this DIY, guys, please give it a massive thumbs up for me, because it helps more than you know. It was my way of celebrating the 20th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone film coming out. Hope you enjoyed it, but I will speak to you all in my next video. Bye, Pods Poppets.